going on here, guys? Whoa! Whoa! Man, damn, see that? Oh, look at that. It's crazy, man. Yeah. Oh. What the man? Look at this dude. Look at this, man. Is this crazy or what, yo? What you doing, man? What scares people the most about motorcycles is crashing. That's why a lot of people won't get a motorcycle. A lot of people think motorcycles are cool. They think they'll have a lot of fun on them because they see us having fun on them. Oh my God! But they see in the news all the motorcycle crashes that happen out there and people having a real effed up day. And it scares them. So that's why they don't get on a motorcycle. But you know what? There are 5 reasons why you crash on your motorcycle. And when I'm going to tell you, if you avoid these 5 things, you'll probably be all right out here on the streets and no need to worry. I'll tell you all about it. Stay tuned.
Let's go for a ride. Watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today.
Whatever you do, if you get a motorcycle, you gotta wear the gear, guys. And I have some of the best gear. This is my most favorite helmet ever. Ultra lightweight carbon fiber helmet that comes with an auto tint shield. My motovlog camera, airbag vest to help keep you safe. I never leave home without it. My gauntlet gloves, all of my gear. I always include links in the description and comment section of my videos. But I'm gonna tell you guys, oh, that sound, that triple cylinder sound, and that feeling of riding on 2 wheels with a lot of power at your hands. Oh, it's the best feeling, guys. It's the best feeling. You can't be scared. I mean, look what's going on right now, guys. Your own body can attack you. We have stuff out here that we can't even see that's causing more damage right now than motorcycles are. So your own body can jack you up like it did my brother. My brother rode from the age of like 6 years old until 30 years old. He never got hurt on a bike. But when he was 30 years old, he died in his sleep of a brain aneurysm. So there you go, guys. So you're never safe. So don't worry about your safety because you're never safe. But you can be safer on a motorcycle. And I'll tell you, number 5, what takes a lot of people is riding at night, believe it or not. If you can avoid riding at night, that reduces your risk right off the jump of having a crash. Because at night, it reduces your visibility, guys. Especially for a lot of you guys out there that are wearing all black and you got a black bike like I got here. You got to wear the high vis gear and have the reflective panels on there, guys.
Money, that's good thing. Money, that's good thing.
Even put lights all over your bike. I don't know, light your bike up like a Christmas tree at night. If you're gonna ride at night, that'll help you a little bit. But understand at night there's a lot of drunks that come out. You know, a lot of creeps come out at night. Like they say, the creeps come out at night. That's the truth, man. And they take a lot of riders out, man. So if you can avoid riding at night, that helps your chances a lot of staying safe on a bike, guys. But number 4, what a lot of riders do that I don't recommend you do, and I know this is going to displease a lot of riders out there because a lot of you guys do this, is oh, that torque, baby. I love it. A lot of you guys out there commute on your motorcycle. Don't commute, guys, because when you commute, especially if it depends though, if you commute at normal business hours, then that means you're out there with a lot of traffic, and you got a lot of pissed off people that just got off of work. You got people, and there's gridlock in traffic, so people get really upset and irritated in a lot of traffic. I know I do, and a lot of other people do. And I'll tell you, the one time I almost got my butt handed to me was when I stupidly decided to go riding at like 4 or 5 o'clock, and I got on the highway and it was gridlock. And that's where I had that car that got he was irritated because we were in stop and go traffic on the highway, and I was headed toward the exit, and he zoomed right by me illegally on my right side. You know, I could have went to the police and he could have been handled for that, man. That was highly dangerous. Like I said, had I not gone out that day, which I shouldn't have, and at least in rush hour traffic like that, I wouldn't have had it. Put you at a higher risk of having an effed up day. So you may want to avoid commuting. I don't understand why people want to commute on their motorcycle anyhow, man. Seriously, dude, a motorcycle is supposed to be for fun. Like, why would you? That is like, I mean, you go to work and you put all this gear on, your helmet, everything, your hair gets all jacked up, and you get kind of nasty too. If it's a hot day, you sweat in your helmet and stuff, and then you want to go to work. Like, I never understood people that did that. Like, I want to be fresh and G'd up, you know, got my suited up and looking good going to work. I don't be going looking like no scrub. So I don't know how you guys pull it off, but some of you guys keep your hair cut real short, so when you take it off, it don't really mess your hair up, and you get washed up in the bathroom. But a lot of you guys want to look cool going to work on your motorcycle and all, show off your bike to your co-workers and stuff. Dude, I work from home, but even if I worked at a job, you will never see CycleCruza commuting on a motorcycle. It's just boring, man. Boring, boring, boring. Riding is supposed to be about fun, and I'm not really having fun right now riding on these streets here, but I want to get to some back roads and have some fun. But anyways, number 3 thing that some people do that you should avoid, and it could set you up for a real effed up day, is riding in rain. And I'm not talking about because, you know, obviously the number one thing that comes to mind when you're riding in rain is you lose grip on the road, especially when it first starts raining. When it first rains and it activates the oils on the ground, that's when it can get kind of slippery, man. So if it first starts raining, guys, you want to pull over and wait a while and then maybe ride in it. But it's best to avoid riding in rain because, and actually stats back me up, the statistics say that most accidents occur in rain, or at night, by the way, but especially in rain, because you got a lot of cars out here that are riding with bald tires, man. And especially you got these fools on their smartphones, you know, texting, and they're not paying attention, and then they, you know, you're up here at a stoplight and they're texting, and then they wait too late and they slam on the brakes in the rain. They're gonna slide probably right into you, especially if they had bald tires. It happened to me, actually. I was in a car though, thank God. I was going to work, I was at a stoplight, and some guy, it looked like he was, I don't know if he was texting or not, but he hit his brakes at the last second and he slid right into the back of me and jacked the back. Actually, it messed the front of his car up more than the back of the car I had. I was actually in a rental car, but I would have hated to have been on a motorcycle. So stay out of the rain, man. If you can stay out of the rain, guys, that greatly reduces your risk of having an effed up day. But anyways, that takes me to number 2, is panic braking, panicking. That is a huge cause of so many unnecessary accidents out here, because so many people, they panic and they hit all front brake, and if they don't have a bike that has combined ABS that activates both the front and rear brake, and you're not using the front and rear brake like you should, make sure they see you, guys. Defensive Riding 101. Make sure if they can't see, they hear you. But anyway, pay attention to what the car's doing. You want to look in their eyes. Make sure they're looking at you. Look at their car. If their car's inching forward and they're not looking at you, there's a very high chance that that car is going to pull out on you. But before I pass them, I'm going to hit the throttle. Yeah, they see a car that pulls out on them or something. They hit off front brake and they lose control of their bike. And they crash unnecessarily. I've seen a lot of, even seasoned riders I've seen do this. Make sure there's no cops around here. Yeah, baby. Make sure ain't no cops following me, man. Light it up, boy. This is a big reason too that people crash, is because they're speeding out here, like CycleCruza is doing out here. But I tell you, gotta have a little fun if you're courageous like me. And a lot of you guys call say I'm soft, because a lot of you guys will go crazy on your throttle and try to get some knee slide action out here. But that brings me to number one thing, is being a street Rossi out here, guys. Trying to get that knee slide action out here. Trying to emulate Marc Marquez and Valentino Rossi on your bike. That is what kills a lot of riders, or puts them in a... This thing is sick, man. And it takes a lot of riders out, man, doing that stuff. It's crazy. You should be taking that riding to the track. That's where you want it, man, because the track is designed so that if you low side or you crash, you go into a grassy knoll, a grassy area. You don't have to worry about flying into a stop sign or flying into a car or something. That's what kills a lot of riders, because they end up getting ejected into stuff like a mailbox, a tree, a car, you know, stop sign, whatever, and sets them up for a real effed up day. It really pays if you keep it to normal speed, street legal speeds out here. That's what these cars are actually, you know, the airbags and the impact technology on the cars are actually designed. They test them at these street legal speeds. So obviously we're on a motorcycle. We don't have an airbag. we don't have a cage around us to protect us. So we are at full risk. That's why I wear this airbag vest, guys, because that's gonna help. That's gonna help a little bit to keep you safe, man. Especially protect your spine. Probably one of the worst injuries out here is, guys, if you snap your spine out here, and end up a paraplegic. That's probably, like, to me, that's worse than dying, man. That's horrible. Your quality of life goes down. That's how I tell you, it pays to get an airbag vest or an airbag jacket. Like I said, I got a link to this in the description and comment section of this video. But really, that's why I got this bike, guys, and I got rid of my liter bikes, because I don't need to be doing the triple digit speeds out here. I just want a lot of torque, man, like this bike has to offer. You just rip that throttle and just feel that grunt. That's what makes it fun out here on the street, really, man. Because when you start doing the crazy street legal, illegal speeds, like triple digit speeds, man, and if you lose control of your bike doing 150, you're probably going to be checking out. You know what I'm saying?
Also, lane position is very important. You don't want to straddle the double yellow line, because a car can just cross it at any time and set you up for a real effed up day. You want to ride just right of center. That'll give you a slight edge and reaction time.
I just want you guys to stay safe out there, and that's all I want you to do, man. Don't forget to subscribe to my all-in-one motorcycle channel. Make sure to check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto. Deuces.
Thumbs up. Check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.